Happy Tuesday. Melissa here in Thomasville, Georgia at the Fuzzy Goat. I'm going to talk to you about my projects today, maybe some other shenanigans. I don't know. But yeah, so I hope everybody's doing good. We were supposed to have rain today, and it's not really raining, but we had a lot of rain yesterday, which was good for knitting if you had time to do that. But it was a good knitting day. It was dark though, so it made you kind of sleepy. But had a good weekend. I have my notes here, but my ink ran out, so we're just going to shoot from the hip, if y'all don't mind. My oldest daughter came home and surprised me for Mother's Day this weekend, which was super nice. But as I might have mentioned, our house is in shambles, so made it a little more complicated. But it was all good. I had a great weekend. And let's see, Lynn and Teresa, thank you. Oh, we have two Lynn's watching. Hello, hello. Okay. Really, I'm just going to talk about my projects, I guess. Here, I'm wearing the Helga cardigan. It's a Sayer yarn. We're going to be getting more of that held together. I love the little detail on the sleeve. I think I showed it last week, but I'm wearing it today. Love it. Very comfortable. It's very lightweight. I did not, like I said, finish this up here, and I think I'm okay with that. I haven't had the need to go back and fix that. But again, it's the Helga cardigan holding two of Sayer's lace yarns together. All right, so let's start with my projects. I have worked on the marigold. Where did I see that somewhere? Somebody posted it. They had it. I can't remember who, but I finished. Lots of ends here with this though. Lots of things on hold. All right, let's see what's happening. This is the sleeve. All right, I'm not going to figure this out. Really pretty. Okay, thank you. So this is the sleeve. This is the front because we're kind of doing a little bind off situation there. This is the back. So I guess you could say I have half of a sweater done. And we put these on hold. And then I think we Kitchener the front and the back. Okay, so now I'm on my second piece. Again, this is the marigold tee. I think it's called marigold tee. So I'm on the sleeve of the second piece. And yeah, this is very, it's kind of therapeutic because you have 3 rows in here that are lace. Otherwise, the other rows are pearls. And then this is just stockinette. So it kind of can go really fast. The part that gets really long, because I am just doing the sleeve right now. We're not going to figure out how to pick this up again this way. But obviously is this part where you're kind of going. But you only do that for a few repeats. Yeah. So I had a little trouble visualizing what was happening, but I think I got it now. Now that I see the neck, I was trying to figure out how that neck's going to work. So the neck's, binding off there. So, and then I'll meet them up on the other side and seam them together. So this has been a good TV watching kind of thing. As long as I remember, as long as I remember to switch my needles. What is happening down here? Got a lot of ends. All right, so, lots of ends. So anyway, so it's the marigold. It's a fingering weight yarn. I'm using Tosh. I'm using Sweet Georgia fingering. You can have a lot of fun with this with the stripes. Okay, now I see what's happening. I still have this in my lap. So yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm going to wait on that one, I think. The next one I want to talk about. Oh, the Against All Odds. Yeah, that's officially being hibernated. I did look at, that's the one that has like the kind of stripes, not stripes, red neon. That is on hold right now because I'm trying to figure out if I need to pull it out. I looked at the neck situation and I was going to maybe finish the neck. Maybe I talked about that. And Sue is from North Carolina. Hey, Sue from North Carolina. I didn't know you were from North Carolina. Is going to start the marigold. It's super fun to do. So I was going to finish the neck on that Against All Odds. I didn't want to think I brought it because it's really on hibernating right now to see if that, but it's an attached I-cord. So that was going to take some time. And if I'm going to pull it out, I didn't want to put that time in it. So it's just resting right now, resting. And we have 2 Sues watching, 2 Lynn's. That's really funny. Okay, so that was my note, I think, on that. Now I can't even read my other notes. I'm going to start with this one. Oh, this is the one I want to go to. This is the Brooklyn Raglan sweater tee. She has a couple different weights, I believe. I am doing the fingering. So this is the raglan sleeve. It's got that little pattern. I already saw that I might have messed up, but that's okay on the pattern there. So one row you do a knit purl all the way to the end of the sleeve. Then the next row you do just a knit. And it looks like I might have gotten a couple knits. Yeah, you can see it right there. A couple knits in a row. That is all right. I was not going back. Very easy. Right now I don't really need a pattern. We are doing, as you can see, I got my row counter here. I think it's 18 for my size, 18 sets of this row 1 and 2. And at one row is where I do the pattern for the sleeve and nothing else. Everything else stays the same. And then the next row I am doing knit, but I do the increases on either side of my markers for the front, back, and the sleeves. I love this one. And I don't know if it's the color, but it's really fun to knit on. It is fingering. I'm using Emma's Hella Hanks, but any fingering will do. And Cadence, do you want to grab me some of that Blue Sky cotton? Like one of each, would you mind? So I can talk about that. Okay, so my son had surgery last week, and I, of course, brought, much to his chagrin, I brought almost all my knitting projects with me. I did not. It was going to be a long surgery. I did not want to be without my stuff. But I will tell you what, every time I pulled out this project, like when we got to the hospital and we were like, oh, we're going to be waiting, I pulled it out. I think I got 5 stitches, and they called us in. So for some reason, this sweater, no matter where, thank you very much, I go, like a doctor's appointment, it's happened to me with the sweater. And again, maybe I should say this sweater, but this is the one I'll take because I'm only knitting in the round. I get called in immediately. So if you haven't tried that trick yet, try it. It's a real thing. But I'm loving this. I think I have gotten to my point. I'm going to probably try it on. I think it's actually supposed to be 10 inches. So I'm going to try it on. I've got 9 from the armhole. And then I do the ribbing. And I figure I could probably do the ribbing a little longer if I wanted to. So I'm going to try that on. Probably, I don't know if I'm going to work on the sleeves or not. Because I'm not going to wear, this is so soft and lofty. Like it really is very soft and lofty. So like even on when I'm knitting with it, it's not very heavy, but I'm not going to wear it anytime soon is my thought, although it is cotton. And I'm looking at what I'm wearing right now, which is long sleeves. So maybe I will, I don't know. Maybe I'll work on the sleeves, but no hurry on that one. Okay. Oh, that's called Valentine. Valentine using Mystico yarn, which we've got categorized. It's categorized as a worsted weight, but it doesn't. I think it's because it kind of blooms. But it is mostly cotton, which is lovely. All right, so I got that one. All right. What else do I want to? Okay, I'll do this one. I already did this one. And I did this one. Okay, I got one more left to show y'all. Sorry, like I said, my notes are kind of all over the place. I have started, and I think we're going to do a class on this one. Let me show you. I'll show you the pattern since I'm not very far. I did my gauge swatch this weekend. I could talk about that. Of course, I left it over there. So let me go get it. I did my gauge swatch and determined, and I cast on, so I determined my needle size. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. So this is what we found at market. I think I might have shown it to you guys. It is called Pasadena Pullover. It's using Blue Sky. Put it a little closer, you can see the detail. Blue Sky Organic Cotton Sport Weight. And I think we're going to do a class on this. Let me show you more pictures. It is just lovely. And in person was really lovely. And it's got that design on the back and the little sleeve situation going on there. super cute. It is, like I said, a sport weight cotton. I have cast it on. It is pieced together, which I kind of like because it'll give it more stability, which sometimes, cotton can grow. So I've done the cast on, which is a little ribbing situation there. And then starts at the bottom, and we've got this little fan. I don't know if that's what you want to call it. I'm going to show you one other thing. So it's got multiple charts. I'm just showing you real quick. I think there's 4 charts for my size. A 5th chart for the sizes. I'm at one particular size, and we've got a little chart for the sleeve situation going on there. So lots of interesting stuff going on here. There is it's hard to even see it on here, but there's something called a knot stitch. I don't know, kind of like a bobble, I guess, that you use a cable needle. So that's kind of interesting. So anyway, I was going to show you some of the colors that we got of Blue Sky. Look, it's really fun. Look at all those colors. Of course, this is raspberry color. Let me tell you, it's 100% cotton, and the yardage is 136 yards. Okay. So that is raspberry. This green one, I call it green, is jasper. This is a nice, what kind of ice? What do you call this one? Azul. I should know that. And it's got nice twist in there. So I'm liking the way it's knitting up. I did have to go down a needle size to get gauge for me. And this color is a Mediterranean.
Thank you, ma'am.
I love this color too. I was toying with this color, but I just finished that other SS&A that's this color. So this is Caribbean. Sorry. Okay, just got me giggling. Okay. I wanted to call it a carabiner. Hey, Elaine. That's what I was going to say. I have her bag hanging on that rack there too. All right, this color. I mean, how fun would this be? So fun. This is lemongrass, of course. And then we have this orange, which would have been really pretty too. This is called Poppy. And then we have the natural color, like what they have in the sweater and the pattern. It's called Drift. So join me in knitting this. Totally, I think it's gonna be fun. It's like I said, it's done in pieces, so I'm working on the back. So the charts go really fast, but you're knitting on the wrong side. You have to follow the chart on the wrong side. But I think it's gonna be really fun and nice to wear this summer. I'm going to show you the sleeves again. Sorry, I'm staring at it. The sleeves are like wide. I kind of like that. And yeah, so I was going to talk a little bit about the drawing sweater class. So we had a class this past weekend and got the ladies, there were different places, but some of the ladies had started doing the ladder back jacquard. And so we got them started doing that. And so they got into the color work. We're in the part where we're doing the color work starts and we're still doing short rows. So that they're having to kind of worry about carrying it stuff because there's not a lot of color work. So that was a fun class. I know they were, this is for the drawing sweater. So it is one of the more intense sweaters that I've done, but I totally am happy I did it and love it. So I think that's where I'm at. So I've got this cast on and I may cast on another new one. If I have the yarn, I got to find the right pattern for it. So stay tuned for that too. All right. Let us know if we can help you. Check out our website, fuzzygoatyarns.com. Text us, call us, email us if we can help you or send you pictures of potential projects for you. All right. You guys take care. Have a great week.